So to kind of do a recap to get Dana caught up and everything, you guys were able to defeat all of the demons that were fighting off the Myconids. It took a little bit more work, but you were able to kill off the giant orange ape, and then after it died, the other like kind of lesser ape-like creatures didn't really know what to do. They were kind of like without their leader, so they tried to run. You were able to kill off a few more of them, but quite a few of them were able to leave. The Myconids were pretty sad, but they decided they wanted to try and get back to their colony at Neverlight Grove to be able to bury their fallen friend that wasn't able to stay alive. And they also mentioned to Stool, who told you guys that there was a wedding happening at Neverlight Grove. And they didn't really, like, Stool wasn't really quite sure who the wedding was for. He's thinking it's for their sovereign, like their leader. But they didn't really tell him exactly. They just said that there's like an important wedding happening. And y'all were kind of excited about that. You were like, hey, we want to go to a wedding. So that just gave you more reason to want to get to Neverlight Grove to bring Stool back home. So you left that area and you traveled for like another day. And during the watch, when you guys were relaxing, Mason had been reading and translating her book again, and she was able to translate like the first page of the first chapter. And actually, Dana, if you want to look under the Demonicon Facts and Adventures book and items, you'll find the Joy of Extra Dimensional Spaces. And that's, if you click on it, that's what I read off to the group, that there was like this page of information talking about that chapter and like where it came from and stuff. And when Mason had translated it, it all of a sudden sucked you all into the book. And so now you found yourselves in this very large mansion-like thing that you kind of were able to figure out is potentially Mordekainen's mansion. There was this book that was different from the book that Mason had been translating. It's like this really thick leather-bound book that had Mordekainen's like bust of a face, like the face of Mordekainen on the front cover. And there wasn't really any like words inside of the book that you could tell. But I believe Mason has it right now. I can't remember if it's Mason or Crow that has it. But yeah, so like they found that book, and they kind of like, you guys started to go into like the different rooms trying to figure out like what's going on. Crow was able to figure out that this is Mordekainen's magnificent mansion that was created to be permanent, but like the sorceress that was kind of messing around with it to make it permanent, to kind of learn the spell herself, it kind of messed up when she tried it, so that like it was permanent, but that it wouldn't let people out when they made it. So that seems to be kind of the situation that you guys are in right now. And the only way to get out was a kind of like a failsafe that the sorceress had created, where there are these books with letters on the spines of them. And if you collect all of the books, there's like a code word that you have to say. And the letters that you guys have found so far is I, Y, and R. Sandia was the sorceress that seems to be alive still. And the only reason why you guys know that is because there were these two homunculi in the kitchen. Their names were Coriander and Human. You kind of like figured out that homunculi can only exist if the sorcerer or the wizard that had created them is still alive. And they told you guys that Festandia and Freya are their two masters. So it seems as though Festandia is still alive. Just maybe not there. You don't know. Yeah, so that's pretty much everything that's been happening. So you guys are currently stuck in the mansion with not really any knowledge of how to get out exactly. We left off with Pidge, Xavier, Mason, and we'll say you, Aspen. You guys were in the dining room eating when the chair that Pidge sat in came to life and attacked him. And you guys were able to defeat the chair. I believe it was Xavier, actually, that killed the chair, which was really cool. So you guys were in the middle of that fight, and Scylla and Crow were actually heading upstairs when that fight was happening. And I didn't do what they were doing while the fight was happening, so we're actually going to go ahead and start there for tonight. So Crow and Scylla, you were close behind Crow, if I remember correctly, so The two of you walk up the stairs.
Hey, before we get into this, what were the letters that we have collected already?
So far, it's I, Y, and R are the three letters.
Okay. Here.
These three letters. And Crow's the one that figured out that there was a code word that needed to be said, and you just don't know what that word is yet, Crow. You don't know if there's, like, how many more letters are missing. You're just assuming that there are missing letters still. Yeah, so as you go up the stairs, you do notice that the door to the right is open. It's not ajar, it's actually open. You're assuming that that's where Xavier had run out from. You see that that statue of, like, that armor. You see another door that's closed to the left, and then you see this, like, kind of trap door. It's technically up on the ceiling, but you can easily reach it.
I'm going this way. Open this door.
I'm gonna follow.
Most of this room is taken up by a long wooden table that's covered in, like, glass vessels and books. You see cabinets with glass doors lining the walls, and they contain, like, all manner of, like, different specimens. Just below the ceiling in the middle of the room, you see a colorful globe of, like, circling each other in, like, an intricate dance, like, magically lighting up the room. In the far wall, it almost completely looks like it's covered by a map of the night sky, and there's a golden sunburst in the center above what appears to be a closed door. So right here is where that, like, mural of... Oh, I don't have my thing. Right here is where, like, that mural of, like, the night sky with the sun, and right below the sun is where this door is.
Do you crab or treasure?
I don't know. Suns are usually, they're symbols of light, so
Usually.
I think it might be good. Like golden sun, maybe there's gold behind it. Well, let's, I want to look around the room, see if there's anything I find interesting, maybe another book.
Yeah, roll an investigation check.
I'm gonna roll one too.
Okay.
I got a good roll, and I accidentally went off of the page.
Oh, dang. Okay, that's a dirty 20, I'm assuming, because it's not green.
I rolled a 15 plus my investigation, which I need to open my character sheet again, because it disappeared.
What could it be?
0, so 15.
Okay. So you both would notice this, but I'll say Sila notices it first because of the dirty 20. Sila, you do notice that amongst the books that are lined on the table, you do see one of the books. It is a blank covered book with along the spine. It has the letter T. T is in Tom.
All right, I pick it up. I'm gonna open it up just for fun.
Yeah, when you open it, there doesn't seem to be anything. Like, there's writing, but it's kind of gibberish. It's just like a mingle of letters, kind of as like a placeholder. Doesn't really seem like there's anything worthwhile.
It just says placeholder.
Yep, just says placeholder
So
several
it's like
times.
a Sims book.
Yeah, I will also say, since you got a dirty 20, Sila, you do feel like there is some significance to the, like, tapestry of the night sky. You don't quite know what exactly, but, like, there has to be a reason for why there's this, like, big map of the night sky in this room. Especially since it's above a door. Like, it just seems like that's a weird place to put that kind of a tapestry.
Okay, could I do a history check to look at it more closely?
Sure.
We also want to look at it more closely.
Yeah, you
Hot
can do that.
damn, I'm coming in hot today.
You keep rolling 19s, like almost not 20s. Okay, so
I rolled a
22.
17, but I don't know if am I doing history, am I doing investigation, what am I doing?
That's history.
Okay, so 19.
Okay. Again, both of you would be able to determine this. So, like I said, it's a map of the night sky. You notice that there seems to be, like, some significance with the sun and with some of the stars and how they're placed on the tapestry. Particularly, there are 5 prominent stars rendered as, like, the blazing silver suns. Like, they're kind of, like, scattered in certain spots, and they seem brighter than the others. Whereas there's, like, a lot of similar, like, smaller dots and smaller circles all around it. But like I was saying, like, there's 5 very bright stars, and they seem to be there for a reason. Like you're imagining that, like, there is no constellation that comes to mind for you of what those would be. So, like, it seems like maybe there's some significance behind the placement of those stars.
Maybe to spots in the room.
I don't know. Is the door locked? I don't want to open it, I just want to see if it's locked.
I mean, you can't really tell. It looks like any of the other doors you've come across in this mansion, and none of them have seemed locked so far, so...
Like, it no knob, it's just a push door, or...
No, there's a knob.
There's a knob. Can I wiggle the knob, see if it's locked?
Yeah, you wiggle it. It's not locked.
It's not locked.
Okay, I'm gonna be like, hey, Crow, boost me up, and maybe there's something on the tapestry or under the tapestry that I can find.
Okay, just be careful. I'll pick you up.
Okay. Yeah, you pick Silo up and you kind of reach behind the tapestry. You look behind it a little bit, like take it off from the ground, from the wall. You don't see anything. Nothing seems to be like any different. There's no stitching behind the tapestry. It's just really nice. It's really good quality. Definitely can tell that.
Okay, I'm gonna rip it off the wall.
Okay, yeah. You rip it off the wall.
Said be careful.
I am careful. Nothing happened. I checked it. There's no spikes or anything.
If you want to insta cash it, it is worth 20 gold.
I think I'm gonna hold on to it for a while.
Okay, you just kind of roll it up and put it in your pack.
Yep.
Okay, cool. Yeah.
Okay, well, I guess that didn't help us. Do you want to just go through the door?
I open the door. You're still on my shoulders.
I make sure I duck while we go through.
I'm gonna say like does it aren't you used to having people on your shoulders at this point?
Yes.
Okay, so when you open the door, it opens into a very dark open space, offering the view of it's like a dark open space offering a view of a starry starry night sky. There seem to be 5 telescopes mounted on bronze plates pointed towards the different constellations that you see above. In the middle of the space is a 1-foot diameter sphere of clear crystal that sits in a circular brass stand.
Let me see that tapestry. Does it look like the telescopes would be pointing towards the stars on the tapestry?
I mean, they're pointed up at the night sky. You with your eyes, you can't tell. But I mean, I think you're smart enough to know, like, hey, if I look through the telescope, maybe I could see something.
Okay, I look through the telescope to see if it's pointing to the stars that are on the tapestry.
Are you just looking up at random? Or are you trying to kind of point a specific telescope towards a specific spot?
No, I just, without moving them, I just look through the telescope to see if what the telescope is currently looking at matches what is shown on the tapestry.
No.
None. It doesn't.
None of the if you go between the telescopes, you don't see any of those bright stars, where they're pointed at right now.
Can I go over to the glass crystal thing and just check it out? Is it magical? Like, what? I'll do an Arcana check if you want. Is there anything noticeable, like important about it?
Yeah, you can do an Arcana check.
So nat 1. What's 1?
Yeah,
plus 0.
It's an nat 1. I don't even know if it's really worth rolling percentage dice for this. It's just you look at it and it's kind of stumping you right now. Like you looked at the telescopes and they're not pointing at anything in particular, and they're just a random orb in the middle of the room. Like, none of this is clicking to you. It's like, okay, what's the point of this right now? Sila, and I was going to offer this to you, but since you got a nat 1, I'm not going to now. Sila, would you like to do an investigation check of the room? To kind of get an idea.
I got an 11.
You take out the tapestry, and you kind of, like, unfurl it on the ground, and you kind of realize that this, like, the dimensions of this room are similar to the tapestry.
Okay.
Like, obviously blown up, but yeah, it's the same dimensions.
Okay, so I'm gonna go to one of the telescopes and wait, no, I'm gonna go up to this doodad right here. And can I do an Arcana check on it, like with the relation to the tapestry?
Sure. I think with a 5, you could at least tell that it's magical. That's probably it. You don't really know what it has to do with the tapestry.
Alright, I mean, I'm thinking we probably have to line up the telescopes with stars that match what's on the tapestry. And I feel like Silo would be able to do that. So can I just have her start to do that? Like, if I'll lay the tapestry out and then use it and reference the sky and kind of point the telescopes at corresponding stars.
Yeah. I don't even think you necessarily need to roll for this. Like let's say you go over to the top left telescope and you point it towards what you assume is like the top left star on the tapestry, and you do find a star, and and you notice it pretty quickly because it's the brightest light that is in that area. And when you do that, you Crow, you actually notice that once it's pointed directly at the star, a beam of light comes out of the telescope and shoots at the orb in the middle of the room.
Don't worry, Crow. I got this.
Crow, this is magic.
What did you do?
Yeah,
What?
you don't know what's going on.
It's okay. It's just witchcraft. Leave it to me.
Yep.
I am well versed in witchcraft. Thank you very much.
Are you sure? 'Cause I was watching what you just did here, and I wasn't. You didn't convince.
I really wish I had this whole witch bolt. But fuck it, I'll just go to another one of the things and try to copy what you did.
I think seeing what Scylla did, you kind of infer what to do, and you also find a bright spot, and it shoots another light from the telescope to the orb. And we'll speed it up a little bit. I'm assuming you guys will go to the other three, do a similar thing. Once all of them have been pointed in the direction they were supposed to, there are 5 beams of light that are striking the crystal in the middle of the room. And when this happens, a light kind of comes off of the crystal globe and hits the wall to the west over here. And you notice that there is a impression of a door.
Can I open the door?
Puzzle. I'm just gonna I'm in the heat of the moment. I'm gonna run right over and push on the wall to try to open the door.
All right. As you guys are opening the door, we'll head back over to the rest of the group. So you guys just finished killing a chair. Pidge, you are alive, but I think you're at 1 HP right now, if I remember correctly. And yeah, there's Coriander and I keep forgetting the other one's name. Cumin and Coriander are just freaking out right now. They're like, "Oh, I'm so sorry. I didn't know that was alive. It must have moved the chair and." Oh man, we have to make you something special to apologize for this. What would you like us to make you? Please let us help you. They're saying this to you, Pidge.
Pidge just kind of scoffs and sits down to nurse his wounds.
I love how you just sit in another chair, not even caring if it's a mimic. You're just nope.
Oh yeah, no, he doesn't check at all. Pidge just plops right back down.
Yep. They seem very perturbed. They're kind of looking to the rest of you, huh? They're all looking at you, can we please help, please?
I think what he might want is a cake of some kind.
Oh, a cake? What kind of cake?
Maybe strawberry. Can you maybe make a kind of an angel food cake with sliced strawberries and cream in the middle, and maybe strawberries on top. He loves that.
Cumin's I think strawberries are out of season, but I think we might have some in the back. Yeah, yes. Okay, we can do that for you. And they hurry off into the kitchen.
And now I'm gonna go back to eating.
Yeah, there's still plenty of food on the table.
Strawberries are out of season. This is a farm-to-table eatery.
Yep. They were making duck for you guys, so must be some sort of a duck. I don't know, a live duck was somewhere.
Can I do an Arcana check on the food and see if it's I don't know, enchanted somehow?
Yeah, sure.
Ooh, and that 20.
No, this is legit food. It was actually made by. Yeah, no, this is really good food. You've tasted some of it, you've looked at it. It's legit good food that they have made. You don't know where the ingredients came from. There definitely is a little bit of magic involved. But it doesn't seem like it's anything harmful. If anything, it's just kind of adding to the flavor, of it.
We're in this room. We've just been eating. Are we trapped here? Or...
No. You guys purposely went in here to eat.
Okay.
I don't know what.
Yeah, that's why I did go in though. That sounds pretty dumb, right?
I mean, Aspen, I will say, if you didn't necessarily think you would have gone with them, if you would have gone with Scylla and Crow, I'll have you join them.
No, I certainly would have gone to the food.
Okay.
Especially, I think we've just been eating, cave mushrooms for the past couple weeks.
Yeah, no, this food is delicious. It's everything that you could possibly imagine is pretty much on the table. It's a huge smorgasbord. Okay, so yeah, you guys just eat then, I guess. Like, do you do anything in particular? Or you're just stuffing your face until you're full.
I'm just stuffing my face, and anything that like is savable, I'm definitely slipping into my chest, my pockets.
Yep. Pidge, Xavier, is there anything that you guys are doing in particular while they're stuffing their faces?
We were stuffing our faces. I mean, that's...
Okay, see, you're also stuffing said face. Yep.
We were down there already. I mean, I'm just sitting at the table, still eating my dinner, kind of just trying to forget that Pidge was almost eaten by a mimic chair. I mean...
Is there a fireplace in this room?
No.
Have I seen a fireplace in any room?
You haven't. Xavier has. Xavier saw the fireplace in that one room that almost killed him.
The swords.
Yeah.
I guess Pidge is gonna start dragging the remains of the mimic into the kitchen then.
Throwing it into the oven as, like, kindling.
It's pretty much a chair.
Oh my god.
Oh my gosh. Okay, yeah, you walk in with, like, the chair dragging behind you, and the two homunculi kind of turn to you as they're, like, mixing the batter and stuff, and they see you, like, bring the chair in and, like, open the oven and throw it in and kind of, like, smush it, because it's kind of big, so you're, like, trying to smush it in, and they don't say anything. Like, they're kind of terrified of you right now because they feel really bad. So they just watch you, kind of, while still staying busy. I mean, yeah, you stuff it in, and what, do you, like, turn the knob and let it cook?
Oh yeah, Pidge just plops down and is warming himself next to the stove now.
Oh man, yep, yeah. You sure? Yep. Smells a little bit, but yeah, that's what you're doing. Oh my gosh. Okay, well, while you guys are eating, then I'll return back to the top floor because you guys are going to be another few minutes of just gorging. All right, so Sila and Crow, you guys open the door. Okay, so in this room, it's you see that there's like it's bare except for this really giant bookshelf covered in chains against one wall. There's a plain wooden bench and a reading desk built into the shelves. And there's a book with a bust of a mage on its cover sitting on the desk.
There's a bust on top of a book?
No, the book has a bust on the book. Like an illustration of the bust.
Oh, okay. Do I recognize the person on the cover?
No. I'm not having you, well, yeah, roll a history check.
18.
You do, actually. It is Mordekainen's twin.
What?
Yeah.
Mordekainen had a twin? Okay.
You're the only one that knows that.
I'm in the world?
As far as you know.
I think his other twin probably knows.
Yes. Yes. I'm sure their family knows. But as far as Crow knows, he's the only one that knows of that secret.
Wait, do I know it's a secret?
Yes.
Okay.
As like the only way that you know this is it's a very, very small like difference between the two, and that you're able to kind of tell when you look at it. Otherwise, to anyone else, it looks like Mordekainen.
What do I know about Mordekainen's twin?
The only thing that you can remember right now, because like your memories are a little fuzzy of that time, is that Mordekainen's twin is just as powerful as Mordekainen, but he's kind of like a black sheep, which is why no one really talks about him. Instead of like doing spells for good to kind of help with the war front, he was kind of messing around with necrotic energy and like darker spells, and that wasn't exactly good for the name of Mordekainen, so kind of kept that in the down low.
Do I remember Mordekainen's twin's name?
No.
His name is Mordekainen's twin.
I kind of wish it's like kind of Morden, something like that. Just Mordekainen like mixed around.
Yeah, no, you don't remember his name. You just remember that he had a twin, and like I said, it's like very subtle differences, but you could tell.
Okay. This is not good. We should leave.
I'm not going to fight you on this. I'm perfectly happy to just turn around.
I will say, can both of you also roll a perception check as you're looking in this room?
11.
An 11 for you?
I perceive a 16.
16. Okay. Yeah, so you're saying, yeah, let's just leave. Crow, you're about to turn, but then you do kind of look into the, like, those closed doors of the bookshelf, and you do happen to notice a book with the letter L inside of it.
I just remember that there was a letter L, and this is where it was, and I leave.
Okay.
As we're walking away, I go, boy, it sure is a good thing that there was nothing important in that room. Glad we could leave that one behind and forget about ever seeing it.
Uh-huh. And I continue walking.
I think Silo should roll an insight check and Crow should roll a deception check for that because yeah.
Fucking nat 20.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. What the heck?
I mean, that's a nat 20.
Yeah, that's a nat 20.
Nat 20 minus 1 if you want to actually.
I guess I have to.
I'm gonna go, hey, wait a minute.
No, you believe me, and then once we go like 2 rooms away, you're like, wait a second.
Yeah, and I'm gonna say like you're smart enough, Sila, to be like, wait, the only thing that could have possibly been in there that he's lying about is one of the books. And you run back and you look in the room and you see the book. Like once you look for it, you see it in the bookshelf.
Okay, so is the book like chained behind the bookshelf?
So
like I would have to remove the chains to get to the book?
All of the books inside the bookshelf seem to have a chain around them.
Well, I got rid of that spell I thought would be useless, and I can't do anything about that. So I guess I'm just also going to note that the book has an L on it.
Okay. So in the end, you both just leave anyway. Knowing that it's there.
As I'm leaving after doing that, and I come back to Crow's side, I'm gonna be like, so, weird thing to lie about.
I didn't lie about anything. I just said we should leave.
Yeah, you agreed with me that there was nothing in the room, even though you very clearly knew there was something in the room. Like, you could have just told me that the book was there.
Books are always important.
Oh my gosh.
I remembered the letter, and then I figured we could leave. I don't have to share everything with you.
Well, it's kind of one of those times where I think it's good that we share all the letters that we know, since we need every letter for the word that gets us out of this, like, interdimensional prison castle.
Oh, well, I guess, yeah.
Yeah.
I thought you also saw it. My bad.
I would have said something if I did, but I'm saying something now, so let's both be better next time, but mostly you kind of sucked on this one.
I just walk away.
Teamwork.
Okay, as you guys are walking away, we'll go back to the downstairs. Pidge, you're warming up in front of the oven. It's getting a little smoky, but it seems fine. The rest of you, I think you've eaten to the point where you feel very full, and you definitely take more food and put in your packs, of course. So what would you like to do now that you have filled yourself? And I think Human would have popped his head and be like, oh, it's going to be another little while. We want to make sure that the dough settles.
Okay. I don't think you're supposed to let angel food cake dough settle.
You know, I don't know anything about how to make angel food cakes, so I'm just assuming it's going to take a little bit of time.
Like meringue.
Yeah. So it seems like it's going to be a little while. I mean, you guys could just wait in the room if you would like to, or, you feel you can leave and have time to look around.
I guess I'll go look around. Let's see, where haven't we been? I guess, do we need to head upstairs again? I don't think I've gone upstairs or downstairs. I'm strolling.
I will say, so I don't know if I said this or not. I don't think I did. Crow, I had you, that was when I told you about that stuff, right? About, like, Pastandia and the code word and stuff?
Yeah. Yes.
Okay. I'm pretty sure you rolled a really high investigation check. I just forgot to tell you one thing, and it is kind of important. But we could just say that Mason finds this out. Just kind of skirt it under the rug. Anyway, Mason, as you're kind of like walking around, you happen to notice that there's some books that seem to be kind of disheveled over at this bookshelf.
I approach cautiously.
It looks like there's some books that are kind of like. It seems like an encyclopedia set, and it seems like some of them are out of order.
Hate it when people do that.
Yeah, Mason does not hate it when people do that. So I don't know. I'm not gonna do anything about it. I'm just gonna be like, huh.
Okay. Well, then you just noticed that then. Yes, you can go upstairs if you want.
Yeah, let's go upstairs.
Okay. I think this is around when you guys going upstairs is when Crow and Scylla are passing the stairs. So you all kind of end up meeting each other again. Xavier and Aspen, do you also leave the room and follow?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm not really trying to think that there's much to do. I'm just full and probably exhausted, to be honest, just walking around.
Yeah, it is the middle of the night too, so okay, yeah.
That's right. You're not woken up from a long rest, didn't we?
Yeah. So yeah, you guys can put yourselves on the stairwell as well. And yeah, Crow and Scylla are passing the stairs when you guys are up.
Hey, what's up?
Just looking around.
You should definitely get some of the food down there when you get the chance. It is really.
I kind of just look at you dead-eyed with a blank stare.
I'm talking to Scylla. I quickly turn my attention to Scylla.
Yeah.
I'm looking at you all with a similar look.
Did something happen?
As I'm standing there, I just reach up and pull down the stairs. Go upstairs.
Okay, yeah. You open the trap door. Do you go up it?
I mean, I was always looking at people in front of us, so I wanted to see their reactions first.
I'm just watching what you're doing, like, oh yeah, exploring.
Alright, let's go.
So you go up the trapdoor?
Yeah.
Okay. When you go up there, you notice it's like a dusty attic. Like, it's not very tall. In fact, you kind of have to like crawl to be able to get around it. But you notice that there is like it's mostly like floorboards up there. Like the ceiling was wood. And why don't you go ahead and what's your passive perception?
13.
You do notice that like down. So where you are right now is where you are in the attic. And you notice that there is light down to the left, like far to the left. Roll a, I don't know, just a straight intelligence.
Well,
You're pretty sure that's the room that you had just discovered with Scylla.
nothing to find here. Go back downstairs.
And we finished looking through the upstairs. Is there nothing else up here?
We can go to the right. Go this way.
Alright, I'm gonna go to the right.
You do notice as you're passing this doorway, there is like chunks missing from the door.
Hey, what's that about?
I peek through the chunks.
You see like little bits and pieces of the room, like the fireplace and the seats and stuff. The swords on the wall.
Do I notice any books?
There's some books piled up, yeah. But you do remember that, or at least you're assuming this was the room that Xavier came out of, and I believe he took a book out of it. Didn't he take one of the books?
Yeah, I took a book out of the library.
Yeah, he took the Y book out of it as he ran. Mm-hmm. You can still open the door though and look if you want.
Yeah, why not?
Okay. Yeah, you open the door and you walk into the room and it's very cozy in here. Has a nice rug, some animal head, taxidermied heads on the wall, bookshelves and piles of books everywhere, and that nice roaring fireplace with two swords kind of hanging on the wall.
I investigate to see if there's anything interesting. That was an 11.
I mean, nothing seems out of the ordinary necessarily. Some stuff is kind of like pushed over, and you think that might have been when Xavier had like grabbed the book and ran. It's like some of the books kind of fell off the table.
And I go up to the swords and like inspect them.
There's
the swords over here.
Yeah, how are you inspecting them?
I just quality.
But are you just looking at them? Are you like reaching out to touch to grab them? Like,
first I'll just look at them. I just want to see like quality, like if there's anything. Like if I think I would be able to take them down. Like are they just art, or do I think they might be functional?
They are functional swords that you can tell.
Ooh. Okay, I'll take one down. I'll feel the weight of it.
As you grab it, it comes to life. And ooh. I guess all of you roll initiative.
Damn it.
We'll do a fresh initiative for the night.
So wait, did it start moving as I touched it, or once I grabbed it, it came to life and started flying around?
I mean, that's the same thing, right? Like you touching it and you grabbing it.
No, because like if I touch it, like it can fly out of my hand. But if I've grabbed it, I'm holding on to it.
As soon as like you make connection with it, it will animate. So I'm assuming you wouldn't get a chance to grab it. I mean, you can roll like roll a sleight of hand check to see if you do grab it or not.
I want to try to grab it.
Yeah, roll a sleight of hand.
Okay, 18. Wait, plus 1, 19.
Yeah, then you grab it.
Yay.
So I will keep that in mind when we. Okay, so Aspen, you go first.
I think I was kind of like bloated from the food, so I'm slowly walking up the stairs. So I'll just call out and be like, what's happening over there?
I answer, animated swords.
Anime swords? Do they have big titties?
Yeah.
Ah, sick, I'm on my way, and I kind of like run up the stairs a little faster.
Yep. Oh my gosh. Yeah, so I guess you could dash if that's what you want to do to be able to get there. Okay.
Yes, please. I stand at the foot of the door, and I'm like, damn.
Yeah, you look through the door and you see swords, and that's it. Which, I mean, that could mean something, just not titties, you know?
In my rage, I start to think of ways to, kill the swords for the betrayal.
Yes. All right, Crow. You are grabbing the leftmost sword.
And the rightmost sword has flown off the wall and is trying to attack me. Right?
They both have flown off the wall. But
Okay,
you are grabbing the leftmost sword.
Alright, I'm gonna use the leftmost sword to attack the rightmost sword.
Make a contested strength check to see if you can.
I got another nat 20.
Okay, well, I'm assuming I'm not gonna roll. I mean, I'll roll. Yeah, no.
Plus
yeah.
2, 20.
So.
I'm proficient with swords.
Okay, so yeah, you can. It's a long sword, so it's a plus 3 to hit.
1d6.
1d8.
1d8. Okay.
Yep. So yeah, it's a plus 3 to hit, so you can roll to attack basically.
Yeah. Okay. Well, 18 plus 3 plus.
Yep.
Which is 2, so 5.
Yep.
So 1d8.
1d8 plus 1.
Plus 5.
Well, it'd be 1d8 plus 1 plus your strength.
Okay.
Technically.
So plus 3. 1d8 plus 3.
Yeah.
So 9 damage.
All right. Yeah, you just use his buddy and do some pretty serious damage to it.
I grab it off the wall, and as it starts pulling, I take it and slash it against the other one. I only have the one attack at the moment, so.
Yeah. Okay. So that was your turn. It is the flying sword's turns. Well, the one that is in your grasp is going to try and escape you. So I guess do another contested strength check.
I got a dirty 20.
Okay, he got a 16, so is not able to escape you, and I guess that's all it's going to be able to do. The other one, however, is going to attack you. How is a... Dang, only a 12.
Nope.
Yeah.
I parry.
Yes. Alright, so that is your turn, Mason.
I'm gonna play a real exciting tune and give you inspiration.
Okay, yeah. Okay. 2. Is there anything else that you do? That's just a bonus action.
No, I'm just watching.
Just enjoying
I'm
the
1
fight.
HP.
Oh,
I'll step slightly back from the doorway so that I'm not blocking anyone. Whoops, that's not me. This is me.
Yeah, you were kind of standing above each other. Okay, so that is your turn then, Scylla.
To cast magic missiles on the sword that he attacked.
Okay, so go ahead and do the damage for that. It's not looking good.
Weak toss.
Well, that's just one. Yeah, that's just one. You can do 3, right?
Oh shit! Yeah, I can. I thought I rolled that way. So, all right, let me do 3 then.
Did it? I don't.
There we go.
Oh yeah, you killed it then.
Nice.
Yeah, you send these magic missiles, and like it looked kind of brittle from that like hit that Crow had done. It was kind of cracked at the edge, and you just kind of aimed your magic missiles at that crack, and it just shatters to the ground.
I call it, you're welcome.
All right, and then Xavier. I mean, you're technically on the stairs still, and you're comatose from food.
I'm gonna head up over here and just go, guys, I specifically told you not to go in there. Is he doing okay? I'm not...
Yeah, he's doing pretty good, actually. I don't
Well,
think anything bad has happened to him.
I'm at full health.
Well, great. If you're okay with it, I'm gonna stand out here, because I'd probably just get in the way again.
Okay. All right, then top of the round, Aspen.
Yeah, no, he looks like he's doing great. Can I scan the room and see if there's any books on these shelves, letters on their spines, while the swords are distracted?
It doesn't look like there's any other books. Xavier had, and I don't know if I said this or not earlier, but Xavier found one of the books in this room already. That's why he had run away from it. So yeah, it doesn't look like there's any books that you could tell.
Alright, never mind. I'm just gonna sit back and watch Crow kill this last sword.
All right, Crow, how are you going to do
You know
this?
how all of our fights are like Crow fighting while everyone watches?
Or Xavier fighting and everyone making fun of him. You know. Yeah, Crow, you're holding your last enemy.
It's still trying to get out of my hand.
Yeah, but it's not its turn, so I can't roll for it.
Can I just like bash it with my shield? Like I don't know. I'm just gonna hit my shield with it. Like I don't know.
Roll.
I'm still holding it.
Roll a d4. Roll a d20 plus your strength, I guess, and you're proficient in shields, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So roll like you would a normal weapon, but do it with advantage since you're kind of restraining it technically, or grappling it, whatever you want to call it.
12 plus whatever I need to add to it.
It would be your strength plus your
plus 4, so 16.
That misses. That's an advantage.
So I go to bash my shield with it, and it kind of just like pulls my hand away.
That number is with advantage, right?
Yeah, I rolled a 12 and a 5. So.
Oh my gosh! Yeah, no, it kind of like moves your hand out of the way just in time, and it doesn't really hit it. Okay, so that's your turn. The flying sword is, I guess, gonna try and escape again. So contested strength. Oh, it's not gonna beat you. I mean, you can try, you can do it, but
not 20.
Will you stop? Yeah, no, it's grappled by you technically. Mason.
He's all trying to smell. Let's give it a vicious mock eye.
I just look at Joe like, no, this is fine. I have a new sword.
You just have to fight it all the
You're gonna
time.
insult your new sword because it's flailing around like a bitch.
Wisdom save. It got a 12.
It failed.
Yeah, its wisdom's bad, so.
It's a sword.
Yeah. Okay. And it has disadvantage, right?
Yes.
Okay. Alright, that's its turn. Scylla.
Give a little whoop whoop. Keep on going.
Alright, and then Xavier, I'm assuming you're still kind of just chilling, watching this happen.
Yeah.
Okay. Top of the round, then Aspen. Still chilling?
I'm gonna start tap dancing to the Bardic Inspiration music.
Awesome. Excellent. Why don't you roll a performance check just to see how well you're doing with your dancing?
Oh, sure. Let's see.
You know, it's very important.
Hold on. That's a 7 plus... Just a 7.
Not your
Not very
best.
good dancing.
Not your best, but I mean, you're giving it your all.
We don't have a bag of holding yet, do we?
No.
Okay.
All right, Crow. What you doing?
I'm just gonna walk with it and go into the next room. The sword.
Okay. Yep.
Moving away from you.
I'm gonna step back.
I'm gonna keep rolling initiative or doing initiative then, but I guess unless anyone wants to attack the sword, I'll just have like everyone do their own thing, and then I'll have Crow and the sword do their thing. So does anyone still attack it, or do you just kind of leave Crow to his devices?
I mean, if Crow is handling it, I'm fine.
Yeah, he seems to have a good grasp on it.
Literally. Yeah.
I'd have to roll poorly, to let go of this.
Yeah, okay, so for the first round of this, why don't we do a contested strength to see. Oh, we got a nat 20.
Oh no. Or just
Well-
releases it.
You brought it to us.
I rolled very well. I got a 19.
Oh, a nat 20 though.
Not a nat 20
It
though.
rips out of your hand. So now it's floating next to you, but that is its turn because, like, obviously it had to get out of your grasp first. So what do?
I'm
Crow.
gonna grab it.
Roll a sleight of hand, and it will try to evade you.
What's my side effect? Plus 1, 19.
Yeah, you grab it.
Matt, can he break it like a wild horse? Can he tame its spirit?
That's exactly what I'm trying to do, because sword is better than anything I have.
We'll see. Anyway, the rest of you, what are you doing while he's doing
I'm
this?
gonna go back downstairs. I was promised anime swords with titties. Did not deliver.
Okay.
I'm gonna go back down.
Okay.
Is there more to this hole?
Yeah, there's the door right
Is there
here.
more? Yeah, I'm gonna look through this door.
Crow, are you still chilling in front of the oven? I just want to make sure.
Bitch.
Or Pidge.
Pidge. Pidge is just past the fuck at this point.
Yeah, the
He's like
fumes,
gently purring to himself.
the fumes from the mimic is just soothing you to sleep. It's an open and airy bedroom. There's a canopy bed with rich scarlet curtains occupying one corner, a jug and a wash basin stand on top of a chest of drawers, and a fluffy black cat is napping on a scarlet easy chair. One wall is covered with a large painting of a golden dragon perched heroically on a mountaintop. And there seems to be another door that's kind of leading to another area, but it's like a double door.
Cleaning appliances or things that are out and about.
No, the only cleaning appliance is the wash basin on that table.
Alright, then I'm gonna stroll inside, and I'm going to examine the dragon on the wall. I don't know which wall it's on.
It's on this wall.
Alright, and I'm going to examine the dragon.
Really well done. Really nice art. Nothing particular to look at. It's a golden dragon.
I guess I'll poke around the bed and the drawer, like the stuff. Where there are things.
Do any of the rest of you go into the room?
I'm gonna watch from the doorway.
Okay, Xavier, I will say if you do also go over to watch, you see the cleaning stuff, that like the bathroom-esque area that the homunculi were talking about. Like it's not really a bathroom; it's just a wash basin, but like it still is something.
Yeah.
Mason, why don't you roll an investigation check as you're kind of looking around the room?
I'm
Oh,
gonna
you got a
run and
7.
Jump on the bed and just lay down.
Hey, that's mine. This is my dwelling.
Well,
My bed.
the bed's huge. I think you could fit 4 of us on it.
So Mason, you don't really see anything of interest, but Xavier, when you jump on the bed, something kind of pointy hits your back, and when you move the blankets over, you do see a book, and the book has a E on the spine.
I found an E.
Xavier?
So we have Y-I-R-L and E.
We have Riley. That's what we have.
Riley. Some white girl
We have
hears.
E, too.
Yeah, you have a Y, T, an E, an R, and an I. So
Wait, why?
you have 5 letters.
We have a Y.
Yeah, I'll write it
Yeah.
down.
It's probably just got a B.
Good?
No,
an
you got
E.
you got a
E is an
E,
egg.
yeah.
Oh, okay.
You got those 5 letters so far.
We have Terry.
Maybe it's mystery? No.
We also have an L. There's also an L.
Oh, there's an L.
Do you have an L?
No.
Literally.
No, you don't.
Yeah.
No, you
Yeah.
don't have an L.
We haven't grabbed it. We have an
Oh,
L.
yes. Yes, you technically have an L. You don't have it, but you have it.
I was disgusted that you would jump on my bed, and I go to the...
Okay, so you go over to the doors.
At this point, I'm probably like passed out, just sleeping.
Alright, so 2 of you are passed out. It's another kind of balcony. And when you go out, you see that the door from the bedroom leads to a wrought iron balcony lined with a slate flagstone. The greenery and colorful flowers of the arboretum are visible below. So, like, that kind of... This area right here is the arboretum below.
Pretty.
And you kind of, like distantly hear...
We
We got attacked by flying monkeys there, right?
Not monkeys, but yeah.
I go back inside and I'm like, I think there's those imps or whatever. They were out there.
Aspen, you went down the stairs. What are you up to?
I'm gonna see if there's any place I haven't been yet. Have I been in the dining room this whole time?
No, you would have been going around with the rest of the group. Roll me an investigation check. No, that's a window.
Okay.
Roll an investigation check, Aspen, as you're kind of just wandering.
Wait, is this a door?
I got a nat 1.
Yes.
The door.
You're just wandering, man.
I tripped down the stairs.
Well, I will say this, even with the nat 1, when you go into the study, into this room, are you the type of person that would be annoyed by mismatched books, like books that are out of order?
No.
Okay, yeah,
My character.
You just notice it then.
Yeah, I just look and go, huh. But maybe I'll go wake up Pidge.
Okay.
And maybe he'll be the type of person who'll be annoyed by mismatched books.
You see Pidge on the ground, and Cumin and Coriander have the cake almost ready. They're icing it right now, and they're popping the strawberries. They look nice, plump, and juicy on top. They go, oh, it's almost done.
Thanks, ladies. I'm gonna kind of nudge Pidge gently with my hoof.
Pidge wakes up and looks at you confused.
Buddy, it's time to go.
Pidge just shakes his head and sits back down.
It smells awful in there, by the way.
Can I pick Pidge up?
Yeah, he's small.
I'm gonna say, Pidge, there's something to show you.
Pidge is this keeps happening to Pidge. Pidge is doing the thing where he's dragging his hands, but being dragged by his feet out the door.
Like a toddler. Okay.
Yeah.
Yes.
This has literally happened twice with
but
Silo
you hear
already.
a soft behind you.
This has happened twice with Silo already. Oh
I feel like this time Pidge is just laying on his back looking at the ceiling.
He's not even scraping his feathers. He's literally making the noise. he just like his mouth is opened up and the noise is coming out.
It's like a balloon. Like the balloon.
Yeah. Okay, so you're dragging him into the study?
Right, because I see there's books there, but since I'm not bothered by messy books, I can't. I'm like, I know we need to find books, but I don't see anything wrong with this picture.
Okay.
So I ask Paige, like, do you see anything out of the ordinary?
What does Pidge see with the books? They're just out of order?
There's some encyclopedias that are out of order, like the letters are mismatched.
Oh boy, Pidge can't read.
There were two idiots standing in front of the bookshelf. Like, what do you see here?
Second, are the books for collecting encyclopedias?
No.
Okay.
No, these are like actual encyclopedias, like the like a normal encyclopedia would have, like the AA kind of thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
There's a few that are out of order.
I'll pick one up.
Okay.
And here, how about can I do an inspection? Because I'm like, nothing seems wrong, but we're stuck in this weird house.
Yeah, you can roll investigation again.
Okay.
As you're looking at the books.
My two brain cells working very hard.
Yep.
Gears are literally grinding somewhere.
Yep.
12.
I mean, maybe it's a place like this with all these books, and like for the most part, you've noticed that the books have been in pretty good order, except for the ones that are piled up. There has to be a reason for why they're out of order. Like you must, maybe if you put them in order, maybe something will happen. You're not sure.
Okay, I sing the ABCs quietly to myself, and I start trying to put them back in order.
Crow just like hanging on to every word. Like, I need to learn how to do this.
Pidge.
Or Pidge. Why do I keep doing that? Jeez.
Pidge can't read.
Yeah. I guess Crow can't either. No.
I can read.
Whenever I look at Pidge's token, it looks like a crow. So I'm like, crow! But
That's what happens to me sometimes, yeah. So yeah, do you do anything with that knowledge?
Oh yeah, I try and reorganize them.
Okay. Takes you a few tries, because, yeah, you like stumble, like, dang it, I saw a B and an A together, so I thought it meant A-B, but like you were dyslexic for a moment or two. But you were able to you were able to organize them after a couple seconds, and when you do that, you hear a click, and the bookshelf kind of slides like a door, and you see that there is a doorway leading downstairs.
Okay, I'm shocked by this.
Pidge hops gleefully towards it.
Yep.
I run after him.
Okay, yeah, and like there's like these little dotted lines showing where the door is, so you can see that it leads into what seems to be stairs heading down. Okay, so the rest of you, Crow will do a strength check. No, it's not gonna escape unless you get a nat 1.
21.
Yeah, no, you still got it.
Can I try to like calm it down?
Make a persuasion check with disadvantage.
Well,
No,
I don't have to
do
make
it.
a persuasion check with disadvantage because I got a nat 1.
Roll percentage dice.
It's
Shouting
you say
at
calm
it.
down and it stabs you.
I just go, calm down. 51.
51. Yeah, it's still fighting you pretty hard.
You're going to say calm down, but you trip and fall face first on the sword.
No, I'm just gonna continuously do that, try to calm it down.
Yeah. Yeah, so what are y'all
Start
doing?
petting it.
The upstairs crew?
Yeah, the upstairs crew.
Honestly, I don't know what to do. We explored everywhere, didn't we? I guess I'll go places that other people have been, but I don't. We don't have to cover that if I'm not gonna find anything.
Creepy voice.
To be fair, if you do go into the lab area, you will obviously see the doors, and if you go into the one with the telescopes, you'll see an open door.
Let's go to the open door in the lab area.
Yeah, you go through that door.
I make my way also over there.
Yeah. You open that door, you go in, you see that there's a door open, you go in. You see there's another door open with like lights kind of shining from the telescopes into that room. And when you open that door, you see that there's the library, the bookshelf. Roll investigation check.
11.
You see the book with the letter L inside of it.
I go to pick it up.
You'd have to open the doors to get into it.
Oh.
So like it's
Before you
behind.
open it, I just say, no, don't touch that.
Why?
It might be booby trap.
True.
Or did you say booby or looby traps? Because I didn't hear well.
What?
The book
Booby
is so
trap.
slippery.
Yes, that's what I thought he said. I was like, what?
I'm gonna look for traps.
I mean, I'll count that towards your investigation. You don't notice anything.
I'm gonna open the door.
Okay. You open the door, and yeah, you open the door, and you notice that there, like, all the books inside of it seem to have like a chain around them, like they're all chained to the like bookshelf.
A book club appears.
Careful.
I pull on the chain.
As you do that,
Oh no.
the bookshelf comes to life, and we're going
Invite
to
you.
restart with initiative.
We're missing a talking teapot. Like, what the heck?
Okay, so we will start with the top of the round. No, I'll just use you guys' initiatives from last time.
Me?
That'll just be easier. I'm sorry.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
Except I won't have Aspen in it because obviously she is currently preoccupied. So, Crow, I mean, obviously you've been like, don't open it, and then she opens it and it comes to life. And please put yourselves where you think you'd be.
I'll do another strength check.
Yeah.
Why is
15.
this sword falling?
Yeah.
I'm confused.
He has it.
I'm still holding it.
Ow!
Yeah, you have it.
I'm trying to calm it down because it's better than
Oh.
my mate. I'm gonna like move to protect. Was that Silo? It's part of me.
No,
No.
that's Mason.
Oh, I'll move to protect May. Yeah, I'll like shoot her behind me and swing with the sword.
Okay, make an attack.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
4.
Nope.
Never mind.
Okay.
All
I'll
right.
just stand there with my shield.
The chained library is going to... 2 of its books are going to come out with the chains taut, and they're going to slam one at you, May, and one at you, Crow. So May, yours is going to be only a 6. I rolled really bad.
Yay.
Wow, I'm really, really bad. That was an 8 for you, Crow. So it just misses. All right, well that was that turn. That was sad. May.
I'm going to do a vicious. Well, we're no, as like,
Oh.
man, nice throw.
Wow, I'm rolling terribly. It got a 0 because of its modifier. Okay,
3 damage. Wow, I should have moved away from it. Okay, I'm still hitting it. I'll just make more room for Crow, I guess.
So that's your turn. Sila.
Let me check the. Okay, yeah. As long as Crow can like get out of the way, I'm gonna use acid splash.
I'm assuming it's really big, so you could probably aim above him.
Okay, cool.
Who's books?
Okay, that's a dex save. I am rolling awful. That's a 2.
Hey.
So I got 4 damage. Is that gonna be your turn?
Yep.
Alright, Xavier's not here, so top of the round, it's gonna be Crow. Make your strength check. You never know.
Yeah, 17 plus 2.
Okay, you're good.
I'm gonna make an attack with the sword.
Go for it.
What, I'm adding 5, you said?
Yeah, it's 3
Right,
plus your proficiency.
Oh,
Plus your strength.
it's 3 plus my strength, so 5. So 17 to hit.
That hits.
2 plus 1 plus 2, which is 5. That's the end of my turn.
The bookshelf is going to make 2 more swipes. One at you, Crow, one at you, May. That's better. May, that's going to be a 23 to hit. And 18 to hit you, Crow.
18 is my AC.
Okay. So May, for you, that's going to be 5 points of bludgeoning damage.
Did the first attack have disadvantage?
Yes.
Oh, it had a 23 with disadvantage?
I finally was able to roll better, yeah.
Oh.
It got an 18 and a 19 on the die, so... Okay, so that's going to be 5 points of bludgeoning damage, and you are now grappled as the chain kind of wraps around you.
Okay, I'm knocked out.
Well, you're still grappled and knocked
Yeah.
out. And then Crow... same, it's going to be 5 points of bludgeoning damage, and you are grappled. Okay, so that is your turn, or their turn. Mason, or May. Roll death save.
Doing great. Let's see.
Okay, that's a fail. Alright, so next up is Sila.
Splash again.
Okay. Nat 20.
Oh,
Now I'm rolling good. All of a sudden. Okay.
Moving around to wake up, I guess.
Okay, so that's your turn. Xavier's not there. Crow. So you're grappled right now. You can still attack, obviously, but you just won't be able to move. So make your strength check.
I got an at 20 to
Yeah,
strength check.
Nope, you got it.
And yeah, I'll attack. It's disadvantage, right?
No, you can still attack fine. You just can't move. Your movement's zero.
Oh, okay. In that case, my attack plus 5 is 30-20.
Yeah, that hits.
I deal 4 plus 3 damage? 7? And then as a bonus action, I'll cast Healing Word, and on May heals... How much does Healing Word heal? 1d4 plus my spellcasting modifier. So you heal 9, because I'm healing you from 0.
Yay! Thank you.
Grave Clerics are great.
Yeah. That is awesome. Okay, so that was your turn. The bookshelf is going to attack both of you, and I believe... So, okay, May, it's just going to be an 8 for you, so that misses. And a 13 to hit you, Crow. Misses.
Nope.
Alright, back to bad rolls again. May.
I'm gonna just be hissing and spitting insults at it. They're not good. They're just like cursing and swearing.
I'm assuming you're doing another...
Yeah.
Yeah. It got a 15.
That saves.
Yeah, it doesn't care about you right now. Okay, so that's your turn, Sila. More acid splashing?
I'm trying.
That time it got a 6.
Yeah, I think I'm just gonna acid splash then.
Okay. I mean, it's looking beat up, but it's a pretty thick bookshelf, so still got some heft to it. Top of the round, Crow. Strength check. It failed.
I got a 10.
It still failed.
Yay. I'll attack with it.
Yeah.
That one.
Oh no. Roll percentile dice. This might change something.
100.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you just missed then. Alright, the bookshelf is gonna keep attacking you two. Scylla, that's a 10 to hit. Or not Scylla, May. And Crow, that's an 18 to hit.
That's my AC.
Yep.
A 10 misses.
Okay. That's gonna be 8 points of damage on you, Crow.
Ow.
Alright, May.
I actually don't have any attacking stuff except for swearing. And I do have one spell, but it will hurt everyone.
I love it. I love
yeah,
it.
you just keep rolling them saves.
Yeah, I failed.
Yay!
3 points of damage. Alright. And as disadvantage. Next up is Scylla.
Acid splash.
All the acid. You get acid. It does not get acid because it saved.
Oh man.
Got an 18.
You got an 18 dexterity. It's a book game.
I know. Hey, it only has a -1 dex,
so
so.
It does a backflip. It somersaults away, lands on the banister.
Yep. Oh my
Okay,
gosh.
there's a dead sprint across the hall.
Alright, Crow. Do your strength check.
You got a dirty 20.
Alright, you got it.
I'll attack. 17 plus whatever.
Yep.
Plus 5.
Yep.
4 plus
3.
3.
Yep.
7.
Hey, it's getting whittled down. It's still up, but like there's a lot of chunks missing from it.
Bonus action, I'll heal myself with Healing Word.
Okay.
I got a roll before.
While you're doing that, I'll go ahead and roll for the two of you again. Alright,
What's
May,
my attack?
that's gonna be a 22 to hit. Oh wait, no, hold on. No, that's gonna be a 6 to hit. Because you're disadvantage. And then, yeah, another 6 for Crow, so misses.
Hey.
Alright,
I
May.
healed 9, by the way.
Cool.
No,
I would say, I don't know why I'm asking. Okay, you got a 15.
it's a.
Okay, that's your turn. Scylla, are you acid splashing again?
I sure am.
Love it. It failed.
Yeah.
Oh my
Oh, man.
gosh. Just got
We're
one.
gonna be here all night.
Alright, Crow. Same old. Got a 4.
8 plus 2, so 10.
Oh my gosh. Yep.
11 plus whatever the modifier is.
That'll be enough.
4, I guess.
That'll be enough.
Okay. 6 plus 3, 9 damage.
Oh my gosh, it's looking so bad right now. It's almost there. It's gonna bonk you both in the head again. Dirty 20 on you, May.
Oh.
And a 21 on you, Crow. It's going out with a bang. Alright, May, that's gonna be, 4 points of bludgeoning damage. And 9 points of bludgeoning damage for you, Crow.
Dang it. That's all stuff I healed.
Okay, May, your turn. I'll make this save. It failed.
Yes.
You're making fun of a bookcase that's currently blacking you.
My face is hurting. I'm laughing so much. Yeah, you killed it, finally.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Scream in victory and rip out its book guts and toss them around the room.
I mean,
look at,
yeah, what were you saying?
I look at you, May, and I said, I told you to be careful.
Careful, I looked for traps.
Oh my gosh. I mean, there weren't any traps. It was just alive. Yeah. So you rip out books. You rip out the guts, and I'll say one of those books happens to be the one with the letter L. So now you have the book with the letter L.
Can I sneakily take a book with Morning Canaan's spin on it?
Yes.
I'll roll sleight of hand because people.
Yeah, roll sleight of
are
hand.
observing.
Roll sleight of hand, and Sila and May. Why don't you both roll insight or perception?
18.
You said perception?
I just barely missed it.
Oh, you got that 20. Sila, you see him take one of the books.
Dang it.
I'm gonna be like, hey, what you got there?
Sila,
Just a book.
you've been calling him out on everything tonight.
I sure have.
It's just a book.
Yeah, I know. What's it called? What's in it?
I don't know yet. I haven't opened it. It's just a book.
Oh, why don't we put it together?
No, I like to preserve the knowledge. And plus the sword is really tugging at me.
No, I think
You
we
know,
should
with
look
your
at it
new
together.
sword?
What?
Are you threatening us with your new sword?
It's not my new sword. It's still trying to escape.
There must be really something really good in that book.
Yeah, I think we should all look at that book.
Just the book. I'll reach back in into wherever the heck I was storing these books.
I guess in your
I still have-
chest.
Yeah, I still have the other book with the letter on it that I had found originally. And I'll pull that book out instead.
No?
Oh, the one that you guys found when you first came.
Yeah.
I
I'll
mean,
pull out that first book.
May, you know what that book is, and it's the one that you were wanting from him in the first place from the beginning. It's not the same book. You know it.
Same book? I already saw you grab that book. What are you talking about?
Yeah, there was another copy of it that I just picked up.
Roll
I'm
deception.
doubtful.
Roll
deception.
deception, and both of you can roll insight since you're both kind of attacking him with this.
Okay. 14.
14,
What's
okay.
my deception? Deception -1, 13.
13, okay. So it's all up to you, Sila. Keep calling him out.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna be like, let's do both books together.
No, roll an insight check to see if...
Oh, shoot, I didn't even hear you say that. Sorry.
That was okay.
Blah, blah, blah.
On less than 13.
Oh,
Fucking
Sila.
Stop calling me out.
Sila, he's lying. He is lying straight up. That is not the same book. Or it's not a copy of the book. You know it isn't.
I'm, just gonna fling myself at him and try to get the book.
Well, there's an animated sword also in this whole thing right now.
Alright, so
I do not care. I'm doing it.
here's
I'm
what's
going in
happening.
hard.
Sila, why don't you roll a sleight of hand? Crow, why don't you roll, I guess deception to try and evade her, and also roll a strength check with disadvantage as you're trying to keep hold of the sword.
Yeah, I don't really think that I'll evade her. I'm just thinking the sword is still trying to escape.
Yeah, roll
I got
strength with
12 on the
disadvantage.
sword.
That's with disadvantage.
Oh, with disadvantage.
Yeah.
No, not one.
It rips out of your hand and runs away.
What? It doesn't want to attack me?
No, it wants to leave. At this
You
point.
know.
Sila, as he's distracted by this, you reach into his chest area and grab the book.
Yes.
I backflip off of him and land next to Maze, and I'm gonna look at the book.
I look over Silas' shoulder at the book.
It
I'm
looks
surprised
like
because I believed Grace said it was a copy.
so he kind of was telling the truth because it does look like it has Mordekainen's face on it, similar to the other one. But having them next to each other, there seems to be slight differences with their faces. Also, this one has the chain still wrapped around it. There's a chain link still kind of hanging from it. Although you can open the book.
You can or not.
Don't
You can open it.
it.
You can open it.
Don't open it.
I'm not gonna open it. I'm gonna be like, so why the lie again? What's in the book?
I don't know what's in the book. I just wanted to keep it.
I don't believe you.
Now you can steal my things in my house. in my book.
It's not your house.
It is my house. I brought it here. It's my house.
It's Fastidia, is that her name?
Festandia.
It's Fastandia's house.
Yeah, but she... Wait, do you know that? Did I tell anyone that? Yeah, I did. She gave me this book, so it's mine now.
No. Finders keepers, I found it. It's mine.
No, I'm talking about how she gave me the book that leads to this house, which you all believed at some point, which means everything in the house is mine, because it's my house.
No, that's not how the transitive property works.
I think you're both wrong. I'm gonna keep this book. Let's go find the others.
All of you are thieves and liars.
Okay, so while that's happening, Xavier, what are you up to? We'll go back to you real quick.
I'm gonna... I recall seeing a door here, even if it's just a pantry. I'm gonna ask them if it's okay if I just see what's back there.
Oh, sure. It's just a bunch of our supplies, like our condiments and stuff like that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, go ahead.
Go in.
Yeah, you open the door and you see it's just a cabinet. Like there's a lot of there's some tables with like some mortar and pestle, and there's like other ingredients. And there's like stores of like other goods and food.
Does it look like there'd be anything of really good use to take?
Not really. It's just a lot of like ingredients and stuff.
Are there any like hidden floor trap doors or anything?
You can roll an investigation check.
7.
Nope.
Wow, it hates me today.
There is nothing in here but food.
I'm gonna go back into this room.
You see that there is a bookshelf that's hanging off of a hinge, and there's a doorway.
Gonna go through it and say, "Oh,
well,
hello there."
You wouldn't see them.
Oh,
not at this point. We're like staggering times at the moment, so I'll go to Aspen and Crow now, and Pitch now real quick. You two.
You're just bounding down the stairs.
So you see that going down the stairs, you see a door right there. It does seem like Crow, as you stand right there, you see that there is oh my gosh, I'm sorry, I don't know what is going on with me tonight. Pidge. You see that there is a kind of a hallway leading to the right of where you are. There seems to be another armor statue at the end of it, another doorway, and then there's a door directly ahead of you.
Standing where he is now, Pidge is going to fire a crossbow bolt at the armor.
Okay. Yeah, you fire the crossbow bolt, and it just hits the armor. Nothing happens.
Okay. He hops down the hallway.
Okay.
I'm gonna follow him.
You see a door.
Pidge is already opening the door.
Okay. You see in here, the air here smells of like astringent chemicals. Long wooden tables stretch across the room, laden with vials, beakers, and flasks holding various liquids and powders.
Did you just say it smells like tentacles?
No, astringent chemicals.
Astringent tentacles too.
I swear you said astringent tentacles.
No. It does not smell like tentacles.
When he goes to edit the video, what he
no, chemicals. Books are stacked between glassware and chemicals. Yellow paper charts and blackboards are full of complex formulas that cover the wall.
Pidge is gonna search for treasure.
Why don't you roll an investigation check?
19.
So you find, as you look around, couple things. You find 50 gold's worth of alchemical materials. So you can just insta-cash that for 50 gold. You find 2 potions of healing within the room.
Nice.
And you also find a book with a bee on the spine.
Like the insect?
Yeah, bee like a bee.
Bee as in boy.
Bee as
like
in bee movie.
That answers
Yeah.
the question. Yeah. That's just repeating.
Yeah,
So we
bee.
wrote it with the letters B, L, Y, T, E, and R.
Yep. Aspen, is there anything that you're doing while Pidge is looking around?
I'm gonna go examine this hole. Huh? The hole. There's like a hole in the map. Let's see if there's anything weird in it.
Oh, that's not a hole. That's a stool. That's a chair.
Damn it.
Wait, has Pidge been present for any of the discussion of the letter books?
Yes.
Okay.
At some point or another, you would have heard from them.
Okay.
I'm also going to do an investigation check just to see.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, I got a 19.
So you notice a few other things. So you're not looking specifically for treasure. You're just looking at like the objects and stuff. One thing that you notice is that on one of the tables there are 4 figures that are kind of in the middle of like one of the tables, ranging from like rudimentary to barely humanoid shapes. One of them's even like a small winged body that looks pretty lifelike, but like it's just kind of laying there. Why don't you go ahead and roll an Arcana check?
16.
You're pretty sure that these are homunculi, like in the stages of becoming homunculi, similar to cumin and coriander. Like they're not alive yet. They're just kind of being made, in the process of being made. I will also say, as you kind of look around the room, you look at those charts and formulas for a little bit, and you're pretty sure, just from your can you roll an intelligence check just to make sure that you would gather this?
16 again.
Okay. You're pretty sure, looking at the formulas and stuff, that the main goal of whatever is going on in here and like from the formulas and stuff is to transmute various materials into gold. And it looks like from like the scorch marks and stuff around the room, it wasn't going well. There were like several failures.
Can I pocket the little homunculi?
Yeah, sure. It's pretty much just clay figures. And like you notice that there's like some tags on them, but there's nothing written on them.
Take them anyway.
Yeah. Xavier, at this point, you would have been. Oh, I have to. You'll be right here. Like you're going down the stairs.
I'm gonna go here,
Mm-hmm.
and can I investigate the suit of armor?
You look at it, and nothing seems to be out of the ordinary. It's just a suit of armor.
Does it look like it might have any ability to open a passageway or anything?
You can roll an investigation check.
14.
There doesn't seem to be any switches or anything. As you're going through that door, I'm assuming that's when like Pidge and Aspen are also leaving, but they don't quite notice you. They just hear like the door open and close. You notice that there's like a small short hallway, and there are 2 other doors leading to 2 different places.
I got into this situation again and went to the first room, and I got attacked by swords.
Okay, so what are you gonna do?
I'm gonna peek my head in through this door and look in.
So this dark stone-walled room contains only a few objects. There's a 5-foot diameter circle of intricate runes covering the floor. There's an empty wooden book stand opposite the door, and bronze braziers at the other 3 cardinal points of the circle. Whatever material they contained has long ago burned to cinders, but the room still smells of like charcoal and sulfur. And sitting next to the book stand is a warty toad.
The toad rivets at me.
Yeah, it croaks.
Dungeon.
It croaks.
This dungeon master.
Can I like say? I'm just gonna go, "Hello, toad."
Are you saying that from the doorway? Or are you like approaching towards it? Like what?
I'm gonna approach it. I'm going around the circle.
Yeah, you approach it and it just kind of croaks.
If you can understand me, croak twice.
It croaks twice, and then it morphs into a closet.
Damn it.
Yeah, it's gonna attack you.
I'm gonna scream very loudly, so hopefully Pidge and Aspen hear me.
Okay, well you'll scream. You'll scream. It's going to attack you. Closet. Yeah, a little demon.
I thought you meant like what you put your clothes in.
No,
It's like a
closet.
wardrobe.
Closet.
Align
Quasit.
the witch in the closet.
It's Narnia. It's this weird hell house.
So yeah, it's gonna claw you. How is a 21 hit?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah. Okay, so that's gonna deal some damage. Don't know how much yet. It's gonna deal 5 points of piercing damage, and can you make a con saving throw? Okay, yeah, you succeed that. It's gonna take up initiative, and we're just gonna keep the initiatives that we're going with for this whole thing. So you do scream, and Pidge and Aspen, you do hear this coming from down the hall. So we'll deal with your turns when it comes up if you want to do anything about it. So first up would actually be Aspen. So Aspen, you hear a scream come from down the hall.
Yeah, I'll run towards it.
Okay, so you'll probably have to dash to get as far as you can go.
You can dash how far if you have normally
Double your speed.
double. I can probably make it to like the doorway, right?
Yeah. So you can make it to the first door. You made it to here. So you get to the door. Next up would be the closet. So it's going to.
Don't I get attack? I mean, attack.
You rolled a 2 when you did initiative, so no, not yet.
Damn it!
It is going to claw you again.
Oh, damn it!
How's a 16?
That is my AC.
Okay, so can you roll another con save? It does 5 points of piercing damage.
Ooh.
Okay, so 5 points of piercing and 5 points of poison.
Shit,
So 10 altogether, and you are poisoned.
Oh. Actually, I think I have resistance to poison. Just keep going. I have to look it up and see.
Okay. Then next up would be... Oh, Pidge, you haven't rolled initiative. So can you roll initiative real quick for me?
Sure.
I forgot that you were sleeping when we last did it.
17.
Oh, okay. So you would have gone before that, but that's okay. So go ahead and do your dash or do whatever you're going to do.
Oh, Pidge is still very hurt. He's going to pretend he didn't hear that and inspect this suit of armor.
That makes sense. Okay, so that is your turn then. Next up would be Xavier.
I'm gonna zap the thing with my breath weapon.
Okay. So I'll make a dex save. It fails.
9.
It looks like it didn't hurt it as much as it should have. But it's not looking good. It's not looking good.
Ow.
Your turn, top of the round, Aspen.
Okay, I'm gonna cast Ensnaring Strike on it.
I'm assuming you're going to move forward first so you can see it.
Oh yes, the doors are closed then.
Yeah, but you can open it with your movement.
I'm gonna open it. Oh yeah, I'm around the corner. I'm gonna move here. You can be like, oh shit, a demon.
Okay, so Ensnaring Strike. What save is that?
It is a strength saving throw.
Got a 13.
Damn, he makes it.
Oh.
Yeah.
Alright, yeah.
He just makes it.
It's so small it was able to kind of avoid the vines that come out of the ground. Okay, so that is your turn. Pidge, you still chilling by the armor?
It's very interesting armor.
Yep.
He sees if he can pry loose the helmet.
Oh yeah, you can take it off.
Pidge then attempts to put it on, but it stops shortly after hitting his beak.
Probably. Okay, so it's make another claw attack on you. It's an 11 to hit, so that probably misses, right?
Wait, I mean, you could probably get it on, Pidge, if you lifted the front cover and, like, tilted it so your beak goes through the front.
So
Pidge doesn't want his head stuck in there.
Yeah, that would probably happen. The Pidge eternally has a helmet on.
Xavier does an 11 hit. I don't think so.
No,
Okay.
misses.
So that misses. Then it's your turn.
I'm gonna,
It's not looking good, so.
I'm gonna attack it with my greatsword. 19!
Hits.
12 slashing.
You slice it and it dies.
I'm gonna turn around and look at Aspen and just go...
You look at me blankly?
Yeah, I'm just like... I didn't scream for help, sorry.
You're still poisoned, by the way.
I know.
Just
Oh, wait. I have, healer's kits. Will they work?
not for poisoned. So... Actually, wait. No, you're not poisoned anymore. It's just for a minute, so...
I'm gonna tell that we found a book in the basement and we could probably head back up. Though I guess we should do a little inspection of this glowing circle.
I was gonna say, do we have any books? There's a book stand here. I don't know if there's one that maybe the circle will help get us out of here.
Maybe that's where we have to say the word.
The magic words.
Why don't you roll an Arcana check? Could be any of you. Or all of you. Doesn't matter.
We'll both do it and see if we get a good number. Oh, 18.
I got an 8, so it's we both did it.
So Aspen's looking and being like, I don't know what this does. Xavier, you kind of have the idea that seeing the closet, seeing the little demon, it must be like a summoning room, like a summoning circle. You're not really sure if it's gonna necessarily help you guys escape, but hey, if you want to summon a demon or something, this would be a great place for it.
Do you have to know spells from the demon, or can you just kind of like put your energy into it?
No, you would need to know the ritual for it, yeah.
What if I squeeze my eyes real tight and put my whole heart into the wish?
You will give yourself a headache. Okay, as you guys are finishing that up, we'll head back up to the top floor. What are you three up to? Crow, Silent, Nay.
Do we hear any of the yelling all the way in the basement?
No, that's too far.
Are there any more free, like, rooms that we haven't checked up here?
Not up here. Seems like you have checked everything.
What's going on in this room? I kind of just walked through it when I saw another door.
This room was the one with all the telescopes.
What's this in the middle?
It's a crystal ball.
Can I take it?
You try to like pick it up, but it seems to be fixed to the ground, fixed to the floor. And there's like light beams kind of hitting it, so it's a little bright.
I'm gonna try to dislodge it.
I just look at you and I'm like, what are you doing?
I'm trying to take this crystal ball.
Stop breaking what's her name again?
Festandia?
Stop breaking Festandia's house.
She gave me the house. It's mine.
No, she gave you a book.
She gave me the keys. The book is like the keys to her house. I don't need to explain our relationship to you.
Roll a strength.
Are you dating her?
That's not your business.
Roll a strength check.
You just talk about it like maybe you want to tell us that it is.
It's not. I'm not saying anything about what our relation. I gotta throw in that one.
Roll percentile dice to see how badly you mess this up.
Do I actually know anything about Festandia?
I'll answer that in a second. 14. Oh man, you try to grab it, but your hands are sweaty, so you really pull, and you just your hand just slip right off, and you fall on your butt, and you take 1 point of bludgeoning damage because that hurt.
My tail.
As far as the question that you just asked, Crow.
I know Martin Kanan, so I feel like that's...
Yeah, I just want to see if there is any information you would know. I mean, I'm gonna have you roll a history check if...
History is +2. I roll a 19 with 21. I rolled 3 ones with 19 though, so...
I think I've told you before that you recognize the name Festandia.
Do I remember anything about her? Do I know what age she lived in, or how old she is now? Or...
Yeah, she lived in the same age as Mordekainen. So, back then. Would have been, I think I said it was, 80 years ago, 100 years ago, something like that.
It was a while ago.
Yeah.
I thought you said it was, 200 years ago.
Yeah, it was
300 years ago.
It was a long time ago, yeah. She was in the same age as Mordekainen. So,
okay.
So the fact that she still is alive, there must be something that's keeping her alive. I think what you would remember with a 21 history is that, yeah, she was around the same time as Mordekainen. You know that they were kind of rivals, from what you remember. They kind of worked against each other, which is why Festandia really wanted to learn this Mordekainen's Magnificent Mansion spell, because she wanted to have the same power that he did. This is a very powerful spell. So she wanted to try and figure it out without asking him necessarily. You kind of remember, thinking a bit more back, you actually remember that she did have a colleague, another wizard, named Freyet. And that the reason why you remember that is because that was what the one homunculi said was his master, was Freyet, who is also a wizard that worked closely with...
how do you spell that?
Freyot. They worked closely together. I think that's pretty much all you know. It's just odd to you to think that they would still be alive, because that was hundreds of years ago.
Okay, I'll just ask, when did Festandia give you this book?
I've been asking a lot about my personal life, and it's kind of creepy and stalkerish.
vaguely remember her living like 300 years ago.
You have a very narrow idea of time. That's probably why you don't still have a relationship with her. You know how smart she was.
What?
I guess maybe you don't know. Maybe you don't have the greatest idea, but like you have some idea that she was smart enough to deal with the pack.
Well, stop breaking her shit.
It's my shit.
It's her shit.
Oh my god.
It's the shit that she gave me.
She gave you a book.
The book is a key to her house. This is our house.
Silas just gonna wander off while this is going on.
The
Listen,
book is a book. It's not a key. It's a book.
listen. You don't know the conversation that came with the book. You're just making assumptions about what this relationship is and what this symbolizes, and you don't know.
I mean, I saw you try to translate it.
What are you talking about?
If she gave it to you as a key, don't you think she would have told you how to read it?
Did you not read it? I did. I read it.
What's it say on this page? And I just, I'll grab it out of wherever you had it. I'll flip it like halfway. Okay. What's it say on page 67?
I'm not gonna read any of the book to you, because reading it is how we got here, and we have to deal with this before we can deal with that. So maybe you keep your, I don't know, homophobia or whatever you're doing right now. out of this situation.
Stop breaking her house!
Don't tell me what to do in my own house.
It's not your house!
You don't know what you're talking about.
Anyway, what's your name again?
Jay.
I thought it was cabbage.
You're not very observant, are you?
I've observed you tell people cabbage, Jay, May,
You walk people away.
Misty.
Misty.
I follow you. Just keep listing off all of the random names you've said throughout
Rock,
the whole time.
Jesse, James.
Literally everything. All of the
Viper.
names. Like every single one in order. Stop breaking her shit.
You stop telling me what to do with my shit.
Wait, Sally, where did you go? Oh, you went down there.
Stairs, I'm in the basement now.
Oh my gosh. Okay, back in the basement then.
This is also like the most you've ever heard Crow speak.
Yeah.
I'm kind of deep inside, I'm freaked out that you were just like watching me translate the book. I'm freaked out about that. But we're gonna argue about your homophobia.
I didn't realize you guys were trying to come up with the word while this was happening. I just looked over at the chat and I was like, oh, what are y'all doing in the basement now that you've uncovered this demonic circle?
God, why didn't I think of that? Liberty?
Light bright.
I've been saying light bright. I had light bright, but I was like, light bright? Britley is apparently a British name.
I'm gonna step inside the circle and
Okay.
go, light bright.
No,
I
Silent.
walk into that and I'm like, hey guys, what?
Wait,
What?
I'm gonna go inside the circle and say liberty.
Nothing happens.
Do we even know about the bookcase? The staircase going down?
if you're looking around on the first floor and you see like the bookcase, it's very much open. So
Okay, can I go over
okay.
here and go through this door now?
yeah.
I'm gonna peek my head in.
All right, so Xavier, you see, first off, you smell like the smells of like alcohol and brine permeate this room. There's like glass vessels, large and small, standing in rows on the floor and tables, ranging from like 1 foot to 6 feet tall. Inside each vessel is what appears to be the body of a creature floating in clear liquid. 1 4 foot tall container is missing its lid and has no occupant.
Can I search around for a book?
Yeah, go ahead and roll. Just roll a perception check this time. 17. So one thing you notice is that within these vials, these creatures, they kind of range from like a cockatrice to a flumph to a giant fire beetle. You see like a small grell, a myconid sprout. You see a pseudo dragon, There are 4 severed hands in the same jar along the rightmost table, and you see like a tadpole-like creature on the leftmost table.
But I don't see any books.
You don't see any books. As you're looking around, like, do you like actively go near the tables, like look, or do you just kind of like peruse the room in the center of it? Like, how are you looking around?
I'm just gonna walk around and kind of look around and make sure, but being cautious. But what's this glowing beetle thing?
It's the fire beetle, a giant fire beetle that is dead.
Well, I'm gonna look for books.
Yeah, when you're passing along the tables looking for books, which you don't see any, the jar of hands start to stir, and they push off the table, and the 4 hands start to move.
Can I weigh?
On your turn, yeah.
Oh god. I'm gonna scream loudly, zombie hands!
They're called crawling claws. Thank you very much.
Whatever.
I'll go in the initiative order just in case any of you want to do anything. Or I'll just broad stroke ask. Does anyone do anything about Xavier yelling this from the room?
What did he yell?
Zombie hands?
Zombie hands.
I'll go look at what he's talking about. Because
Okay.
Do I know about any zombie hands?
How about I go in the initiative order and then I'll do subsequent rolls if needed. So Aspen, you hear this. Do you do anything, or are you still going to do your occult, sacrificial incantations or whatever you're doing?
Giving yourself a hernia while trying to summon a creature.
So Light Bright didn't work. I think of Liberty, and I'm gonna sing the Liberty, Liberty, Liberty.
Nothing happens.
Is my auto insurance rate improved?
Yes. You magically realize that you can survive an accident and get paid for it.
Okay, I'm satisfied with that, and so I step out of the circle and kind of, walk towards the screaming.
Okay. Pidge, is there anything that you're doing?
Pidge waits for Aspen to leave the room and then steps into the circle and repeats, I am the chosen one, as he flails his hands in the air.
You feel static electricity in the air and you start to morph into a giant beast. No, nothing happens.
You had me for a second, Matt.
I am the chosen one.
All right, Crow. As you're walking down, why don't you roll a history check to see if you know what he's talking about by zombie hands?
17.
You've seen on the battlefield that sometimes if there's very potent magic in the air, that parts of bodies that have been blown off come to life. So it's possible. There probably are hands that are animated, and yeah, as you walk in, you see them scurrying across the table towards Xavier.
I'm just like, ew, get it away, get him away. I'm just gonna back up into this thing.
I told the dead
I mean, you can only attack one of them,
them,
right? Yeah.
Yeah.
So
yeah. Just the one closest to me.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's a wisdom save.
I believe so.
A severed hand has wisdom.
No, it has a +0 for wisdom, but it did roll an 18.
Yeah, wisdom save.
So it saved. The hands are going to crawl onto Xavier.
This is not what I meant
And they're all going to claw at you.
by getting handsy.
Alright, an 8 to hit, 13 to hit, 10 to hit, and a nat 1.
All miss.
Let me roll that nat 1.
So they're all just tickling me.
Oh god. One of them scratches its comrade on accident because I rolled a 2 on the percentile. And it rolled really well actually. I think it killed it. Yeah, it killed it. So one of them dies.
Sing for the hands.
I just imagine it picking its friend up and chucking it.
Yeah, basically. Okay, next up would be... So, Xavier, as you back into the table, and the hands start to claw on you. You actually knock over one of the jars. And all right, well, while that's loading, I'll just skip this part for a second. So you're in suspense for a little bit. Yeah, Jay. Where are you right now? You're at the table.
Dessert was probably ready by now.
Yep, it is ready. You are eating very, very delicious strawberry shortcake.
Woo!
It's super delicious.
Beautifully.
Like
trying to ignore Crow.
Buttermilk frosting. It's like the fluffiest dough you've ever had. The strawberries are super ripe, like super delicious.
Wait, so is it a cake or is it a dough pastry?
Yes. They didn't quite know how to make it, so they made what they could, and it's like the best thing you've ever had.
Nice.
Lean into the kitchen and I go, "This is great, guys. Really knocked it out of the park. I'm sure Pidge will be very pleased."
They're very happy to hear this. Okay, so that's your turn, I guess. Sila, what are you up to?
I'm gonna poke my head into the zombie hand room, and I'm gonna see Crow and Xavier and be like, they got it. And then I'm gonna go back to this room that I'm in and be like, maybe we missed a room?
What am I up to? Fighting these damn hands. Gonna roll to stab one of them with my sword. Ooh, 15.
Yeah, that hits.
17. Slashing.
Oh, you murder one of them. Which one do you murder?
The one in front of me.
So, now that I finally have the stat block up, you knocked over one of the containers, and the tadpole that was in it kind of flops out, and it is going to bite you.
God.
How's a 22 to hit?
Yeah.
You take 5 points of piercing damage.
I'm not looking good.
Okay, so that happened a little while ago. I just couldn't get to that for some reason. Aspen, what are you up to?
Keep on wandering over. I think I go about here. And I see the hands and is the tadpole there yet?
It's like latched onto Xavier and it's sucking him.
I go, did you make some new friends? Because they kind of look small and non-menacing.
Yeah, I mean, he doesn't look that good.
We don't have a comeback for that. Like something quirky. So I'm just gonna look at Aspen and go, yeah, you want to meet him too?
You know, yeah, sure, okay. I started walking over.
Okay.
I'm gonna stand right here. A healthy distance.
Can I kick one of the hands to Aspen?
Nah.
Damn it.
Okay, so that's your turn. Pidge, are you still trying to become all-powerful?
No, I guess I'll peek my head in.
You see hands.
It's just like regular hands.
No, like two disembodied hands crawling on Xavier, and a tadpole attached to his leg.
Oh. It just starts walking back upstairs.
Yep. Okay, so that's your turn. Crow.
Hold the dead.
Okay, wisdom save. 18!
God
I'm sorry.
Save me! I'm dying!
Alright, the claws are going to claw you both. Well, just you, Xavier.
God damn it. I just realized I can turn on this.
Okay, one of them lands, Xavier, and gets, how much piercing was that? 4 piercing.
Oh.
4 slashing. 4 slashing, sorry.
Okay.
So you take 4 slashing damage from that. And then the, whatchamacallit, the tadpole, that was supposed to go now, is going now. It's attached to you. 13 to hit? I don't think that hits.
It is.
Okay.
I'm a 16.
So, it's still just, it's attached to you. It's not doing anything.
I'm on my knees, exhausted at 1 HP.
Yeah.
And hands are tickling you.
Yeah, they're just, at this point, they're just tickling me.
Okay, Sila, are you doing anything at this point?
I'm gonna follow Crow.
You mean Pidge? Ha!
Yes, Pidge.
You did it too, haha. Okay, yeah,
I did.
you're just going upstairs. Okay, so that's your turn, Xavier. Oh, I didn't even
Use
put
my
the...
breath weapon because I'd honestly use the breath weapon on myself since I'm resistant to
You
it.
can only use it once per long rest.
Oh yeah, I know. I'm just gonna try and use my greatsword to just slice one of their hands again.
Yep.
16, it hits.
Yep. I think you kill it. I don't think there's, like, even your lowest damage probably kills it, to be honest.
The lowest I could roll, if I rolled 2 1s,
Oh, yeah, that's
is
enough.
10. It would be 10.
No, you killed it. Back up to the top, Aspen. There's one hand and a tadpole remaining.
I'm gonna go up to the tadpole and maybe see if I can use my hatchet to hit it.
Go for it.
Oh god, you're gonna lop my arm off.
My hatchet, my hand axe.
That does not hit.
It's kind of okay.
Okay, so that's your turn. Pidge is going upstairs. Crow.
I will turn undead. Well, I'll walk closer and turn undead.
Okay, what does that do again?
As an action, you present your holy symbol and speak a prayer censoring the undead. Each undead that can see or hear you within 30 feet must make a wisdom saving throw. If the creature fails its saving throw, it's turned for 1 minute or until it takes any damage. A turned creature must spend its turns trying to move as far away from you. Wait, I can just...
Yeah, I got a 14.
My DC is 13.
So it makes it.
So helpful this whole time. So helpful.
Oh my gosh. Speaking of helpful, it's gonna claw you, Xavier.
I'm dead. I'm dead. I was at 1 HP.
Yep,
so
you're passed out.
Wait,
Both of them? Because turn undead is an area. It's just anyone with...
That's
Wait,
not
Matt,
undead.
what did
It's
you
not
roll
undead.
for it?
It's not undead.
What did you roll for it?
It got a 22.
Oh, yeah, I'm dead.
Okay, so you're passed out. Not dead, just passed out. The tadpole is going to continue sucking you, though, so you take one death save. Or failure. Failure, yeah, yep. Because it hurts you still, it's still attached to you.
You, Aspen, you hear an eerie voice from behind you. Fucking save me!
Pick out
You look over your shoulder and you just see Crow.
Yep.
it.
Xavier, roll a death save.
Confused look on his face, like, what?
Roll a death save, Xavier.
12.
That is a success. So you have one success, one failure. Top of the round is Aspen. So Aspen, he's out cold. The hand is crawling around him. The tadpole is still sucking him.
I'll aim carefully and try and use my, what do you call it?
Bow.
Hand axe again. I don't think I would use the bow.
I have a crossbow.
On the tadpole?
I think I'm like right next to you.
Are you aiming at the tadpole?
Yes.
Okay, go for it. Nope.
Oh no.
Okay.
Useless!
Can I kick it?
Useless!
No, that's your turn.
I might actually die!
Crow, it's your turn.
Alright. I will...
Spare the dying!
No. I'm gonna healing...
Jesus Christ!
I'm gonna healing word you. So go up to 9.
Alright, you're up to 9.
It's still a bonus action for me.
Yep.
I guess I'll walk up to the tadpole. Is it like sucking on his face or something?
On his leg.
On my leg. Just grab it and
I much prefer the picture of it sucking on his face. And I'm just gonna kick it. I'll hit it with a mace.
Okay.
Don't also miss.
The -1, that's to damage, not attack rolls, right?
No, it's to both.
To both.
Yeah, it's a -1 weapon now.
Okay.
What did you get?
Well, 14 plus 4 -1.
Yep.
So
Hits.
5 damage.
Still alive. Alright. The hand is gonna crawl off of Xavier. And oh no, Xavier's awake, so I was gonna keep clawing you. I forgot. That is a 19 to hit.
Yep.
It's going to be 2 points of slashing.
Yeah.
And then the tadpole is going to keep sucking you. That is a dirty 20 to hit.
Yeah.
4 points of piercing. Okay, that is their turns.
Wait, how many did the hand do?
2.
Okay.
So 6
and the
total.
other one was 4?
Yep.
Okay, so I'm at 3 HP.
Aspen, your turn.
I'm just gonna fucking stomp it.
Okay, so go ahead and roll D20 plus your strength.
Okay. I'm sorry. Okay. It's a 2 plus 1.
Yeah.
So 3.
You just kick Lucas instead. Xavier instead. It doesn't hurt, but like you just kick him. Kick him while he's down.
Like, Jesus.
I kick him in the groin by accident.
Crow.
Break my tadpoles.
Crow.
I'll hit it. With my mace.
Yep.
Just crush it with your
3 times in
hand.
a row.
Damn it. Stop. You're not.
Fine. You know what? Fine. I'll just kick it and step on it.
And kick and stuff on
Look
me.
how that worked out for me.
Everyone walks in and just sees Crow and Aspen kicking and punching me with the hand in the tadpole.
Is this an unarmed strike? Like what
Yeah.
does this count as?
It's an unarmed strike.
Okay, so I don't get proficiency or anything, right?
No, it would just be a D20 plus your strength.
Okay, so 12.
That just hits.
Oh my god.
So it's a
And-
D4 plus your strength.
That is 4 damage.
It's still alive. Barely. Alright, Xavier, here we go. Claw attack. Oh, a 9.
Misses.
And a 13 for the
Misses.
tadpole. Alright. Xavier, your turn.
I'm gonna slash this stupid tadpole.
Okay.
14.
Hits. And you kill it. So I had 1 HP. Aspen, there is 1 hand left.
Wait, just for my pride, I'm gonna try and walk over and hit this one with my axe.
Okay. You miss. You miss.
4 in a row.
Oh my god.
Am I? Did like something hit me in the head? Am I concussed?
You're just like flailing your arms.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah,
Well, you
I
got
was just
belly
flailing my arms.
from dinner.
Yeah.
Alright, Crow,
Yeah, like
please.
even if I was just flailing my arms, I probability-wise would have hit it at least once.
Crow, please put us out of our misery and kill this hand.
I'll make an attack. That one.
Oh my goodness.
I'm gonna die.
Percentage dice, please.
You only have yourself to blame.
How is it my fault? I got attacked by 4 hands and a tadpole. One of them
20.
died by its friend.
25.
What were you doing? What were you attacking with?
I guess I'm
Hit me
picking
an
it.
accident.
I don't know.
Be honest. What are you gonna attack with?
It's a hand. Like
Your hand?
I would punch it. Yeah.
Okay, roll a D4 plus your strength. You're gonna punch Xavier in the mouth.
Literally.
6.
Break punch.
Oh, Xavier, you're out. You're out. You're passed out.
Oh my god. Crow just punched him.
It's okay. I have a bonus action still.
And I just go out full.
I'll punch him in the face. Realize, fuck. Spare the dying. You're back at 1.
I'm just like awake. I'm like, help, please.
So not only are you guys just standing around punching and kicking him, but every time he goes unconscious, you revive him so you can continue to punch and kick him.
It's just like every couple of minutes I just gasp awake again and I'm just like,
Okay, the claw is gonna try and claw you. It does a 15 hit.
A what?
A 15.
No, my AC is 16.
Okay. You survived. Xavier, it is your turn.
Oh,
My face hurts.
Rip it off you.
I'm gonna try and cut it with my sword.
Yep.
Just rip it off of you so we can stop hitting you.
Okay, fine. I'll just try and rip it off of me.
Roll a strength check, as it will also roll a strength check to stay on you.
How much strength does it have? It has no arm to support it.
It has group strength.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a rock climber hand.
Yeah. Okay, you are able to rip it off and throw it across the room.
Oh my god. Does the impact kill it?
No.
Please.
Well, no, I'll roll D4. I'll roll D4.
Yeah, let's see.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah!
Oh my gosh.
I'm just gonna curl up in a fetal position and go, I want my mommy.
Y'all, that was something.
What like pathetic fight we've had in the last 3 years.
It
Silo genuinely walked away because she was like, oh, these two definitely can handle this.
Yeah, meanwhile, they both killed me twice.
Oh man.
We only knocked you out.
Oh my
Twice.
gosh.
And revived me, and then knocked me out again, and then woke me up.
Okay,
For
what?
me to save myself.
So what are you?
I'm not gonna make.
Do you realize that I killed every single one of them?
Yes.
One killed another one.
Yes.
But I mean, like,
No.
you and Crow both tried to attack, and neither of you hit anything, and I did it. Oh my god.
So I'm not gonna make eye contact. I'm just gonna like walk out of the room.
Okay. Yeah, you're walking out of the room. Crow, what are you up to?
I'll put my hand on Xavier's shoulder and be like, "You're welcome." And then I'll look around the room.
I'm
and
just
see
gonna, like,
anything else.
I'm gonna sniffle and, like, rub my nose on my arm and go, thanks.
Are you looking for anything in particular, Crow?
Is there anything important that might be important? Oh.
It doesn't seem like it. I mean, if you want to look at like the specimens, like the tadpole and like the other things, you can.
I'm gonna look at Crow and say, don't fucking touch
I'll
anything.
back out of the room then.
Okay.
Because
I'll go into this room though.
It would all attack me.
Yeah, I mean, when you walk in, you see the ritual circle and everything.
Where are all the books?
Crow has them.
Crow, I'm gonna yell to Crow, line the books up to spell liberty.
Okay. Is this a bookshelf?
It's a table.
I'll put the books on the table. Spelling liberty.
Did you get the last one that Aspen had found, or I forget who?
I literally came down here and then went straight into that room, so no one has given me anything.
Pitch has B.
Yeah, I'll ask, like, hey, we can spell liberty? Can someone give me that B then?
Can I run and go grab the book from Pitch quick?
If you want to.
Yes, I'm gonna go.
You find him sitting at one of the chairs, probably eating more.
I'm gonna smash the cake off of his plate
Oh.
into my mouth and go, give me the damn B book.
Oh.
You smashed Pitch's cake?
Into my mouth.
Oh.
And give me the B.
Pitch's eye twitches and he punches you in the face.
No, he takes out his dagger.
I'm
not gonna stab
him
him.
by his collar.
There's
and
more
go,
cake.
Give me the B.
Wait. You're punching him in the face. Please roll an attack.
21 to hit.
He has 1 HP, so you deck him.
I just fall flat again.
I just hear her body hitting the floor, and I'm like, I'll walk up the stairs.
So Wood finally broke down and was eating cake with Pidge, so she's gonna be like, what the fuck? And then she's gonna follow Pidge back downstairs.
I mean, I come up and I see the unconscious. Same here. I'll spare the dying. Hi, Pidge. Pigeon
motions wildly to the cake smeared across Xavier's face and then starts to tear up.
Oh.
I agree. He deserved it.
Asshole.
I'm like, it's okay. You can have some more cake. I'll like grab some of the cake on the table and I'll put you on my shoulder and I'll hold cake for you to eat.
I'm just
This
gonna
is
like
fine.
crawl on my hands and knees out of the room.
Yeah.
Just drag my
We all go
exhausted body
downstairs.
to the basement.
Okay.
At the summoning circle.
So you all go downstairs, and what, Crow? Are you
I
putting out
spell Liberty on the table with the books.
So you put them out so that it spells Liberty, and nothing happens.
Nothing happens. You were like leading it up like something was gonna happen, and I was so excited.
Roll an insight check, Crow.
18.
You need to both spell it out and say it.
I say Liberty.
The books all open up, and the pages start to flutter, and you all get sucked into them, and you find yourself back at the tunnel.
Yes.
All of us, including what the hell is her name right now? Jay?
Yeah.
Oh, I would have if you all went somewhere, I would have come with you after eating the cake.
Oh, okay, yeah.
It was on Crow's shoulder. Move, Pidge.
Yep, you all get sucked into the books, and you kind of fall onto the stony ground. Sereth and Stool and them kind of like wake up, like they were all sleeping still. They wake up, and they look at you and go, "What was that noise?"
Please tell me that I fall gently enough I don't take 1 HP of damage.
Yeah, you're fine. You're all fine.
Okay, good. I fall out of the book and pass out.
Did the cake I was holding disappear?
Yes. And you all strangely
Pidge
feel
immediately
like
starts crying again.
you all strangely feel like you're back to full health, full spell slots and everything.
Oh,
Yeah.
I look at Pidge and I go, Pidge, I apologize. I will personally use my money if we can find the supplies and make you a strawberry shortcake.
It won't be as
Pidge
good.
says nothing, but
It
glares.
won't be as good. That was a poor decision.
Can you shut up? I already feel bad enough. Stop telling us how good the cake was.
Anyway, can I try to reread the chapter and see if we can go back to...
Yes.
No.
So
No.
I have to say a couple things here for a little bit. First of all, any items that you guys found, like the golds, the potions of healing, seem to still be in your pockets. You seem to still have them all. I think who had the book that was with the chain? I think that was Jay.
No, Sila has it.
Sila.
There's a discussion.
Sila, when you look at the book, it doesn't have Mordekainen's twin's face on it anymore. It's just a normal book, but it is a +1 mail weapon or maul. I mean, it's a +1 maul. It kind of, it's one of those things where like it's a maul, but it's like kind of connected with a chain kind of thing, so you can
So
use
it's
it
a
as a
file.
maul. So you have that. The other thing that you would notice, Jay, you kind of look down and it looks as though the book is back to normal. It is the normal book that you have been reading. And when you turn to the chapter still says what it says, but there's like a bottom part of it that wasn't there before. And the bottom says two things. One, it says, this book does not contain information on the demon lords or their cults, as I assumed, but rather it is a gateway into some kind of library. Book dimensions, or pocket dimensions, lay in the way of the library's knowledge. I must get through these mysteries in order to obtain the truth. And this is like handwritten at the bottom of the page.
Now, Matt, I have an important question. Is there like a little love note at the end of that? Maybe like a little lipstick mark,
No.
too?
No. Unfortunately not.
I really want to believe in this romance between...
You also notice that there's a spell written out, and it is a spell for Mordekainen's Magnificent Mansion. So now anyone that reads that spell can learn how to cast that spell.
Do I need a slot for that? How does it work?
Yes.
What's
So let me double check. It is a level 4 spell, I believe. So you might not be able to use it for a while. It's a 7th level spell.
Yeah.
Jesus.
It makes sense that it's high level, but it is sad.
And only
I
bards,
can't cast it.
only bards and wizards can learn it. So you're the only one that could learn it, Gabriel.
Yeah, okay.
But
I'm gonna be like,
even though you can't cast it right now, you do know it. You learned it.
oh
so.
yeah, I'm putting it in my list of spells I know.
Mm-hmm.
The words glow and flow off the page into your brain.
2 other things happen. Crow, you hear, actually all of you hear, kind of this like faint, like voice in your head, and it says, "Renbu will seek his revenge."
Rainbow.
Rambo?
Do I know who Renbu is?
Roll a history check.
7. No, 11. I subtracted 2 instead of add.
It's odd. You could have swore you've read it in a book, in a story, the name, but that can't possibly be true.
Alright.
And then Xavier, you heard a soft feminine voice in your head, and it says, "Hello, is someone there? Oh please, I need your help. I've been trapped in the dark for so long, so very long. Please, won't you help me free me?"
I'm just gonna yell out loud and go, ah! Did anyone hear that?
Hear what?
I heard you yell. Like
Yeah, I'm going.
I'm just gonna be like, never mind. And then I'm gonna think to myself, hello?
You just kind of distantly hear, "Please, help,
Who are you?
help."
Where are you?
It grew too faint.
I'm just gonna keep this to myself for now.
I guess we continue on our way to the village, right?
God, I forgot what we were doing because we've been so intently working on this mansion.
Out of curiosity, Gabrielle, like, how are you reacting now? Like, I mean, you obviously got that spell and you saw that message written at the end of the chapter. Like, how are you feeling? Like, are you thinking anything or?
I'm going to look at the book and I'm going to be like, "Soon, my beloved." But, just out loud for everyone. But internally, I'm kind of freaking out.
Like, freaking out in what way?
I don't know. I don't know. Do not know how to feel. That wasn't the goal when I picked up the book, but it's working out.
Okay. Yeah. So you guys continue on your way and kind of travel for most of the day. You kind of go along. Well, for a few hours at least. You travel on. Seraph and the rest of them have basically, like, you tell them what happened, and they are confused because no time had passed. It seems like not like maybe a second or 2 had passed since you guys had left. Like,
How long were we gone?
it
our view.
felt like you were in that mansion for a few hours, but like no time had passed.
Really? I felt like it had been a few days.
As you guys travel down, nothing really much happens. But Xavier, you do hear the distant voice again as you continue down this path and say, "You're close. Please help me."
Huh? Ugh. I'm just gonna cover my mouth again and then go in my head and be like, "Where are you? Who are you?"
The doors. Find the doors.
What doors?
Please help me.
Can I try and feel where the voice is coming from?
Roll an insight check. You kind of look around confused, and you do notice something. It kind of looks as though the wall, the tunnels are gonna have a T section. There's a left and a right turn that you would have to take, and it splits there. Mm-hmm. You notice that wall that you're heading towards looks a little brighter. There seems like there's almost light coming out of the cracks of the wall, but no one else seems to notice it.
I'm gonna walk over to the cracks and see if I can peek through them.
Roll an Arcana check. You kind of feel around and it feels warm, the rocks feel warm. And as you kind of feel around them and kind of try to peek into the cracks. By the way, for the rest of you, Xavier looks like he's going insane. So all of a sudden he's just kind of feeling around the wall. But as you kind of feel along the edges of the stones, your hand kind of passes one of the stones and a rune appears on accident, and the wall starts to fall into a room, it looks like. And that room is it's like actually fairly big. There seems to be this staircase that's leading down.
I'm just gonna turn around real quick and go, I didn't do it.
Pidge approaches Xavier and kicks him in the shin.
Ow! Who was that for?
Pidge squints. You know what you did.
I'm sorry about the cake, okay? I'll make it up to you, I promise.
It never forgets.
It never forget.
Sarah kind of looks at at this like opening and goes, what did you do?
I don't know, I just sensed something, and it just, I don't know, I thought I saw a light coming out of the wall, so I thought I'd look around, and then that rune appeared.
You all hear in your head, help me, please.
Oh!
Oh my
It's
god.
like a trap. Right?
Did all their expressions, like, change in that moment?
I think so.
I'm gonna go, do you guys just hear that now?
Yeah.
That's actually the third time I've heard the voice, and it helped me find the wall. It's been asking for me to help her.
This seems like a trap.
Yeah.
1000% trap.
Xavier, you hear in your head, please, I'm not trying to trap you all. I really need your help.
Think in my head, how can I trust you?
I don't know how to prove it, but just believe me. Please.
Do I know you?
No. But I feel like you have a light in you.
How
Am
do
I
we get
the
to
only
you?
one that can hear her?
What was that?
Am I the only one that can hear her now?
Right at this moment, yes. But Crow, do you say that or think that?
I say it.
Okay,
What did you say?
How do we get to you?
Go down the stairs. I'm down below.
I'm just gonna go, well, clap my hands and then turn around and start walking down the stairs.
Yeah, you go down the stairs inside the room.
Yeah.
Okay. What are the rest of you doing?
Pidge is gonna hang back. This is definitely a trap.
Oh my god, my best friend Glabagool's back.
I was what happened to Glabagool?
Yeah, Glabagool and
Right,
Numb are
buddy.
there. Seraph looks a
You know
little.
what? If Glabagool goes, I'll go.
Seraph looks a little concerned, and like Jim Jar and them are like, I don't know. But Glabagool is like, an adventure, okay, and he will also go down.
Well, I
We
guess
have
I'll
a
follow him.
duty to help her.
Do we?
I have a duty to protect Glabagool, so I follow him.
Okay, and we are going to end the session there, as you guys are going down the stairs.